Social media is quickly spreading the video of a black-clad man holding an umbrella who smashed in the windows of a Minneapolis AutoZone. Now, the man is somebody that a lot of people are saying could be a police officer or an agitator. And again, he was seen smashing these windows before being challenged by protesters. In fact, I'm going to show you that video right now. We'll take a look.
Part of that shit. I zoomed in. I'll zoom out a little bit. Those cops will come for you if you're pulling that crap.
Looks like, yeah, starting to see the autozone.
Guy just came with a hammer and smashed the windows.
I'm gonna fight you right now. You wanna go? Yes, what's up? Somebody hold my blunt.
Hey!
Somebody hold my blunt. Hey! Are you a cop? What's up?
All right, a few things. One non-substantive point. I like the guy in the pink shirt. He's all like, hold my blunt. Nice. Pizza in one hand, blunt in the other. And he's like, oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, you want to go? You just smashed some windows in. Why'd you do that? Okay, I love it. Again, non-substantive. But let's go to the substance, right? So a lot of people are trying to figure out who this guy really is. And so there's a theory going on. And I don't know if it's true. But this is what's going on. And there's not a lot of evidence to it, to be fair, right? But you have people saying that it could be an officer named Jacob Peterson. So now let me give you the comparisons here. So on the left, obviously, Jacob Peterson. On the right, you have honestly, I can't really tell. He's got a mask on. I can't tell at all. But that's just me, right? And so a lot of people are saying, though, that, oh, this is a guy. This is definitely the guy. I don't know. And I think it'd be kind of irresponsible for me to say, yes, that's absolutely the guy, right? I'd hate to spread misinformation that could have a very negative impact on this man, right? Who could be an innocent person. But that said, could there have been police agitators in the crowd? Absolutely. It's not like it's never happened before. You've had Standing Rock, you have Ferguson. I mean, you name it. Undercover police officers, they have operations to escalate and then use the situation to perform mass arrests. It's happened. It's happened before. It's a very old and it's a very effective tactic. And so let's be honest. It does absolutely happen. All right. So now the Minnesota police officers at St. Paul specifically are saying, oh, no, not one of ours. Not one of ours. In fact, asked if they know how the umbrella man is not Officer Jacob Peterson, they said, well, he's got an alibi. Checks out for that day and time. In fact, Heavy spoke with the supervisor, who apparently was allegedly with him, and they spoke to his colleagues who were with him, according to Steve Linders. Now, this is a public information officer for the St. Paul Police Department. Police say Peterson is being falsely accused. Again, we don't know. In a statement sent to Heavy, Linders wrote that the post accusing Peterson was a false social media post. The man isn't Peterson, he stated, although he didn't use Peterson's name. Now, look, I think that there's certain, at least what we can see of him in the mask, I mean, there's a resemblance. But again, I can't really tell because it's masks. I have a hard time doing it. And maybe some people can see things that I can't. I don't exactly have the best eyesight, and I'll be honest. Now, let's see. Let me give you more of the police statement here. We are aware of the social media post that erroneously identifies one of our officers as a person caught on video breaking windows in Minneapolis. We want to be perfectly clear about this. The person in the video is not our officer. Our officer has been working hard, serving his community, keeping people and property safe, and protecting the right to peaceably assemble. It's unfortunate that people would post and share this untrue information, adding more confusion to an already painful time in our community. Not only that, but they said, we were able to verify where the officer was and who he was with. In fact, he was working as a St. Paul police officer, protecting people and property. Heavy then asked if Peterson would grant an interview. They said, no. He's got an alibi, though. He's got an alibi. So look, I don't believe it. That doesn't mean necessarily that it is the same guy, but it doesn't mean that it's not. So it's a little sketchy, right? If it were him, do you think that they would actually admit it? No, I don't think it would. They're not stupid. They're not going to admit it if it's true. And I don't know if it's true. And I'm stressing that. Now, there's also unverified text messages, purportedly from Peterson's wife, right? Or ex-wife, saying that, hey, wow, that's some of my gear. That's my mask, right? That's my respirator. And so I don't really know. Now, part of this is being, of course, put forward by a man named Dylan Park. Now, Dylan Park shared the text messages and screenshots and said, this is from a close friend in Minnesota or Minnie. There it is. Look, I don't know Dylan Park. I have no reason to trust him, and I have no reason not to trust him. And I also have no reason to trust the police. I mean, there's a lot of sketchy stuff about this, right? If these messages are legit, that would be like stone cold proof that they put agitators in the crowd. Which, again, this is what happens, right? Everything about this guy, even if he's not a cop, is suspicious. He looks eerily prepared, like he was planning for this, like brand new hammer, nice respirator, old new black clothing. I mean, he's ready. He's ready. It seems kind of sketchy, and of course, the way that he was systematically smashing those windows, it doesn't look like, I don't know, somebody who is angry about injustice. It looks like somebody who's just trying to create trouble, smashing windows as he goes. Smash, 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 smash. And that's it. That seems really, really strange. And then, of course, he bails. And then when that guy says, are you a cop? Are you a cop? He says, none of your business. Now, if you were a protester and somebody who's not a cop, wouldn't you say like, no, screw the cops or, F the police, right? Wouldn't you say something like that instead of none of your business and then start attacking people for questioning you? A lot of this is so sketchy. Very, very sketchy. And so I get why people are saying, and I'm one of them, this is really weird. It could be a cop. And so that's what, again, we don't have hard facts, of course. A lot of this is, again, speculation, hearsay. Nothing's been verified yet, so I don't want to be irresponsible about this. But boy, does this smell of cop. I'm just saying. Oh, maybe it's, of course, you could also say maybe it's Antifa, right? Or it could be somebody who's trying to frame Antifa. Don't know. I don't know for sure. This is one of the mysteries I would love to find an answer to. Who is this guy? Is it really, Mr. Peterson? And if it is or isn't, what's the motivation behind all of this? Is it just to cause trouble? Is it to frame somebody else? I don't know. And I would love to find the answers to that. To find the mystery of who Umbrella Man really is. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a patreon.com/TYTNation set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent progressive media.